Doctor, that tracks with our next topic. Have you ever been dismissed by your doctor or told what you are feeling is simply in your head, or, you know what, doll, it's just stress?
Ooh, the doll, that's a nice touch.
It's just stress.
Well, if you have, then you might be a victim of what is called medical gaslighting. Studies show that women, especially women of color, are more likely to be victims of medical gaslighting than men. So joining us now to tell us how to combat medical gaslighting and how to be your own advocate when it comes to your health is author of It's Not in Your Head, Your Body Doesn't Feel Right, but You Don't Know Why, Dr. Efrat LaMandre, also known as Dr. E. Dr. E, thank you.
Thanks for making my name sound so exotic. Thank you for that.
Well, we try. If we get nothing right, we try to get everyone's name.
We try to judge the name.
Great title, by the way.
Truly appreciate that.
Just so we can set the stage, what exactly, in your words, is medical gaslighting?
Yeah, so medical gaslighting is when a medical provider dismisses or downplays your symptoms or concerns, and then it's often accompanied by, oh, you know, maybe it's just your hormones, maybe it's just your age, maybe it's because you have little kids, maybe it's because you're taking care of your parents, or maybe it's just in your head. Basically, anything other than, I believe you, let's explore this.
Right. Imagine that, I believe you. Could you imagine?
Now I know why people don't want to go to the doctor.
It's true.
Sorry, I hate to say it. No, you say, trust your guts. It's not in your head, but how do you go about acting on this if a medical professional is saying to you, it's nothing?
Great question. So, of course, always go to the medical professional first. We don't want to skip that step.
Right.
But you could have things going on in your body that are not going to show up on a test. Okay? Sometimes it's cooking.
Hello.
Sometimes it's cooking.
It's cooking.
Sometimes it's cooking.
It's
sometimes
brewing.
it's not showing up right in the blood work or in the image yet. But if you know that something is wrong, you have to keep going. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. That will always backfire. Keep going. Ask questions. Go to another specialist and explore alternative or integrative options as well.
Right. So if you are with your one medical professional, your primary care physician perhaps, and you see it's going nowhere, in a not defensive way, say, you know what, I gotta go, I have to research. This is, I only have one body. You're
not in it.
Lady doctor, have many patients, but I have to advocate for myself.
Absolutely. And you have to see that the tools that they have, which are great and they're awesome and I use them all the time, but they are just one set of tools.
Right.
So thank them for using them and then move on.
And you say to keep a journal of your symptoms, because that provides receipts. Right?
Well, not only does it provide receipts, but sometimes people they're so aware of what's going on, but they don't know how to articulate it. And you come into the medical office, now they're going to ask you a million questions.
Right.
When did it start? How long is it happening? Is it going up the stairs? Is it when it's down the stairs? And you're going to be flustered. So having a journal will help you know your pattern, will help you communicate what's going on better. So hopefully you'll be listened to.
Right.
I have a very important question to ask you, Dr. E.
Yes, ma'am.
Should you Google your symptoms or conduct your own research at home before going to the medical professional?
So I'm going to say that this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think yes.
Wow!
Okay.
Mic drop.
The doctor uses the Google machine.
Yeah, well, look, if it gives you anxiety, then no. If
Everything gives me anxiety.
Right? So you're like, oh my God, I'm dying, and that's. But I think it's great to be an informed patient.
Sure.
It allows you to take a moment, research, and then come into the exam room as an informed patient, empowered, and you're no longer a passive recipient, you're an active participant.
Right.
Okay, fine. I like the way that she worded that.
I will tell you, my 87-year-old mother, and we go to a lot of doctors, she has a yellow legal pad. And she will say, on December, this happened, but it's true, and I think her doctor takes her seriously as a result of this. So,
absolutely.
We're blessed, she has a great physician, but what should we be looking for in a healthcare provider to avoid this medical gaslighting?
It's so interesting because when I was talking to your producer earlier, she's like, right, we're looking for credentials, we're looking at, like, all those are important. Right. It's great to have the things framed on the wall, but really what's important is someone who listens. And you'll experience that in the very first visit. Someone who listens, believes you, and if they don't have the answers, is willing to collaborate with your other specialists that can help you get the answers you need.
And can I tell you, I had a funny issue at the beginning of last year, and you just reminded me, there are good physicians out there, because I went to my dentist, and I was like, something's just not right. And she was like, oh, let me call my my endodontist across the hall in the building because I think it's this, but I don't know. And she might, and together they figured it
They were
out.
able to figure it out.
And I felt like I was annoying because I kept going back, but she was like, no, I don't know. Let me bring in somebody who might.
No, it's great. You need a lot of minds sometimes to come up
That's
with an
right.
answer, and collaborating is important.
That's right. Have you ever been gaslit medically?
Gaslit. I've been gaslit a lot of places. Not
That's
just
the
my-
can
next.
affect all facets
That's
of
the
life.
next. That's the next segment. Dr. E, thank you so much.
It was a
wealth
pleasure.
of knowledge. We appreciate it.